Hi there, I am Tanyas and I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder myself. And I'm wondering, have you gone or are you going through a phase right now where you just feel really numb? You feel like you're a robot going through the motions, kind of just functioning from one day to the next, or barely functioning. That's what I was, because I just felt so dead inside. There was no purpose to anything. I just really didn't want to keep living. I was really suicidally depressed at that point in my time. So I just wanted to share a few things there with you that were kind of sticking points for me that really helped me, or were holding me back from getting out of this. And the first one was that I had this belief that because of my past and all the horrible stuff that happened, that my life is ruined, nothing will ever change for me. And if I were to be happy and joyous right now, then that would mean or tell other people that what happened to me in the past was not that bad. Okay, and that took a few years of therapy for me to realize that that's not the case. Okay, so I have a lot of joy and happiness in my life now, I have some inner peace and so forth. But that doesn't take away the fact that what happened to me was wrong, was unjust, was criminal, was horrible. Okay, that does not take that away. So that was my first sticking point. The second sticking point for me was that I just had so much self-hate. There was nothing but hate for myself. And that really held me back, because if you can't look after your body or be kind of caring and nurturing with yourself, have some compassion and be a bit accepting of yourself, then it really holds your healing journey back. And it's, it doesn't matter what you've been told in the past, how people treated you or how that made you feel. That's how their actions made us feel as if we are not worthy. But you are worthy of love, you are worthy of kindness, you are worthy of a better future. Okay. But while I was so numb, one reason I was so numb is because all those feelings that came up with all the past trauma was so painful, this heavy sadness. It was just so much anger and shame and so forth. It was really too overwhelming. And by numbing that, you also numb your positive feelings, your happiness and your joy. You can't have one without the other. So, but at that point, I had no idea what actually would bring happiness into my life. I wasn't enthusiastic about anything. Nothing seemed to excite me, or nothing that motivated me enough to go out and do something about it. Like I said, I was really clinically depressed at that point. So I started a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet. As you guys know, I'm a researcher, so I'm doing a PhD in the field of immunology, and my psychiatrist encouraged me to do that and take a different perspective, look at my situation as a researcher, observing what I do, be a distant observer of my own behaviors, and that kind of helped me a little bit. So in the spreadsheet, I just listed all the things that I did, and at that point in my life, it wasn't much, because I wasn't really leaving the house or anything. So, but if it was cooking, or whether this was listening to music, or whether it was catching up with a friend, or colouring in and things like that, I listed that. And then on the next column, I had written down some things, some thoughts that came up at that time, when I was doing the exercise. But most importantly, the third column, I was rating myself. Okay, I was either, there was a 0 for there was no joy, no nothing, or a 10, hey, that was actually fun, that was super. Okay, so I had numbers. Then I didn't like the numbers quite so much, then I switched to stars and smiley faces and so forth. So just play around with it, whatever works for you there. But anything that I could put, even if it was 1 star next to it, I knew this is something, if I did that more often, it will help me have more positive emotions in my life again, to bring the positive back in. This is something that I will be able to enjoy again. So this is one way I use to help me to get through this really numb phase and work out again. What are things that I can get enthusiastic about or excited about and that bring joy in my life again. So I don't know, not everyone likes Excel spreadsheets, but I'm happy to hear what kind of strategies or techniques or things that you use to help you there. But I just really like the idea of being a researcher, so to speak, so to step outside of myself and observe what I do, and that's kind of really helped me there. And as always, until next time, lots of love and rainbows to brighten up the tough times just a little.